I was right about
Subnautica 2.
Subnautica 2!
To Subnautica 2.
Subnautica 2. Wait, Subnautica 2.
With Subnautical 2.
See, if you don't understand, let me take you back all the way before dinosaurs even exist. When I made my video named There's Faith in Subnautica 2. My most popular video, by the way. And what did I talk about in that video? Well, I was hopeful about Subnautica 2. I mean, look at the title. When no one even had faith in the game. And you may be asking, Ldmatri, why weren't they faithful about the game? Well, because Crafted Inc. had gotten a lawsuit about how they fired the OG devs. But I didn't care. I still thought I saw and I believed that the game would be good. And now that the early access is out, guess who was right? Guess who was right? Me, I was right. Anyways, enough bragging, let's just get to why this game is even good. One of the most important things of Subnautica, or any game in general, is the map layout and the danger to safe zone ratio from spawn, because all of these create a very good game atmosphere. Since if you have a cramped map with a bunch of deadly creatures, the fun of it will be non-existent. Just like how Subnautica Below Zero's map was, known as one of the worst map designs in Subnautica's history, due to the cramped map and bad environmental atmosphere, and the uniqueness of biomes in the game. However, Subnautica 2 did not disappoint, and for early access, this map is amazing. And something the first game does is the scary biomes, such as the Grand Reef. And going into that biome is scary because it's beautiful, but also you don't know what's going to come. And the second game also manages to do that, not as well as the first game, but there are definitely some good ambience, especially where the collector Leviathan is located at, but it's much better than Below Zero. The map is also not a cube, which I personally love. However, it is early access and things could change later on, such as more species being added that could be more dangerous. Talking about species, let's get into another very important component of Subnautica games, and that is the creatures. In this game, there are so many interesting and unique creatures that I love, such as the little crab that doesn't really kill you, nor does it do anything, but it looks so good. Also, the balance from Leviathans to passive is also very good compared to Below Zero, where every step you took was a new Leviathan and attacked you, which was annoying instead of scary. And the second game does this very well, since there are a good piece to hostile ratio, and you have no idea what is aggressive and what isn't, which makes for such a scary ambience. However, the new Leviathan I got beef with, since it's a great idea and the spot it's located, but the music playing when he's chasing you ruins the experience of being scared, since the Leviathan is supposed to catch you off when you're not expecting it, but with the music it makes you already know that he's there, and basically ruins the Leviathan for being scary, because you already know he sees you. But all of the other creatures are very well made, and interesting to analyze their specific functions. And what do all creatures usually have? Lore. And not just creatures, the game's lore is also very good and detailed, and also very different but similar to the original game. For the current lore, we know that Robinson, the guy we played on the first Subnautica game, survived and got his debt cleared, and is used as a promotion for this new Altera program that we enter in this game, where we get cloned and our mission is to explore this new planet that we accidentally crash landed in due to malfunction in the system. There is also an alien structure, and I really want to see what happens with these alien structures, and the AI in the game tells us that the story of every crew member that died and how they impacted your life. It builds such a better bond with them compared to the first game, where it just said that they were important parts of the spaceship and they just died. We can also infer from the PDA voice lines that in the finished game there will be a major virus, since there are many mentions of viruses and causes of deaths from fellow crew members, meaning we will have to fight another virus, which is fine I guess, but I don't really like recycled stories. However, if they're able to pull this off well, then it will be pretty good. However, what I do like is when companies actually listen to the community. Like the Sonic movie. Remember the first trailer that really sucked and then the movie came out much better? Well, this is the same case for Subnautica 2. They listened to the community about the second game, Below Zero, and took everything that the community hated and made it better. An example of this is the excess of Leviathans, and in this game there is only one main Leviathan, and it's the Collector that only spawns in certain areas that you unlock later in the game. A huge improvement. They also took out the land areas and also the small map, and made a huge and unique map. Also, there's not an abundance of land areas because there is none. And I love that you can't walk on land, since for me, it was kind of the part that killed the Subnautica experience. And part of the experiences are also the new items and functions. And one of the main changes is the multi-tool, where you no longer kill Leviathans, and they are also removed the status rifle where you could stun enemies because it was way too OP. I actually like these weapons, and the ability to kill Leviathans was a really cool challenge. However, without them it truly makes you feel defenseless and scared about these creatures that lie in the dark. Also, they changed the vehicle to a tadpole, and there's also other speculative vehicles such as a Cyclops, but different. However, it's not confirmed. And what they did with the tadpole is they merged the Seamoth and the Sea Truck to make the tadpole, where you can attach different items to the back of the tadpole that can be helpful to your expedition. And it's something that I really like. It's the small things that are very fun. And I like the mechanics of being able to modify your own vehicle. They also changed the Sea Glide to Wave Makers, and I prefer the Sea Glide because it's more iconic and it shows the map layout, and it's very helpful when you're trying to find caves or important areas of the map. But it's not really that important, but it is pretty annoying that you don't have access to the map. Anyways, I was right about Subnautica 2. It is 10 times better than the original game, and mind you, it's only in early access, so it's not even the real thing yet. And if it's already this good, imagine when the real thing comes out. And this is such a good sign, as the devs actually listen to us. Crazy, I know. I feel like this game has a bright future and I just love it. And maybe, after all, I'm always right. Anyways, I will be looking into this game when it comes out. Please subscribe, because right now we only have 46 subscribers and are really trying to hit the goal of 50 subscribers. So if you want to help out, please subscribe. And if you also like content like this, like the video. Anyways, whenever the real game comes out, I might just dive in it.